Have you ever felt overwhelmed with camera gear? This minimal kit allows me to carry fewer pieces of gear while creating more, which is ultimately the goal, to create with fewer limitations. Let's start out with the bag. I'm carrying the McKinnon Nomatic sling bag. It's large enough to carry everything I need, but not too big to carry things I don't. The quality is top tier between the material and water resistant zippers. Also, every bag should have this quick hook system. Having the ability to open the bag, grab my camera, and close it all with one hand is a must-have feature from now on. The only downside I found for myself is the rigidity. I know Nomatic did this so it would protect your gear more, but it is pretty stiff on my back at times. Picking out a camera for the setup was super easy. The Canon R5 is my favorite photography camera, and for this minimal setup, I'm pairing it with the Canon RF 35 1.8. The quality packed into a setup this small is outrageous, and for everyday casual shooting, I will never feel limited with this pairing. This next piece of gear on the list is my current favorite. It's the Insta360 X2. The perspective that you capture with a 360 camera is just something you cannot achieve any other way. When quickly needing some BTS or POV content, I'm always reaching for this camera. Honestly, the app is pretty good too, and super fast to transfer simple clips to your phone. It's basically just a mini version of their desktop app, Insta360 Studio, which I've come to love over the years. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing my Insta360 Studio workflow, because it can be pretty overwhelming compared to the mobile app, but if you're trying to get some higher quality content, it's essential. Another item that I carry from Insta360 is the 2-in-1 tripod selfie stick. The reason I chose this over my favorite accessory, the extended pole, is simply size. I've never been a fan of attaching gear to the outside of my bags, and this tiny pole can fit inside the bag without taking up too much space. For casual, everyday shooting, this is the perfect accessory for the gear that I'm bringing. When using this stick in tripod mode, I have a Ulanzi cold shoe mount. I rarely use the cold shoe mount feature anymore, but this is the quickest way to attach my phone to the tripod to get vertical and horizontal content with ease. The only other things I might keep in the bag is a few extra batteries and maybe 1 or 2 filters for the lens. I'm notorious for carrying way too much gear on a daily basis, and to some people this still might be too much. But having this minimal setup helps me make less decisions when creating. Simplifying my daily kit has given me the most creative freedom and drastically lowered the amount of decisions needed to make content whenever I want.